Hello, Veronica. It's Mr. Shawn here to read another story to you. I hope things are going well for you and you're enjoying your summer, you're getting outside to play and enjoy stuff. So today's story is Grandpa's Friend by Anne Harth. Ooh, Grandpa's Friend. I wonder who these kids are. Are they Grandpa's friend or are they grandchildren? Let's find out. Can we play in the boat, Grandpa? Sophie stood on the back porch. A small rowboat sat on the beach. You can, Grandpa. Looked out to the sea. Maybe you'll see one of my friends. Hmm, interesting. Wonder who his friends are. And there's the rowboat here in the sea. Be nice to live on the beach, wouldn't it? Did Grandpa have friends? He was a fisherman. He's always alone. What friends? Ben said. Grandpa just smiled. The tide comes in quickly. Don't get caught. So the tide is the water. It goes up and down. So when it comes in, the water gets higher. When it goes out, it gets lower. All right, so let's see what they do with the rowboat. We won't. Sophie raced down the beach. Ben followed. I'm the captain, Ben said. He climbed into the boat. There he goes. Sophie's following him. There's Grandpa up on the porch reading his paper. Let's see what they do. Sophie tripped on a thick rope. Ouch! She sat next to Ben. She brushed sand from her knees. Let's be pirates today, said Ben. Then treasure hunters. Let's see, she's tripping over the big rope. It's probably attached to this rowboat here. And the sand gets all over you and you got to brush it off. Gets everywhere. The sun was hot. It was high in the sky. Sophie felt the boat move. She looked up as a wave crashed into them. They were floating out to sea. Uh-oh. Get Grandpa out there. What's going on? See what happens to them. You got to be careful because the sea or a lake or an ocean, the water's very powerful. You can't move against it because there's so much around you. So you have to be careful. Ben, she said, the rope. It must have come loose when I tripped. Sophie looked toward the beach. Grandpa was there. He looked tiny. He was yelling. Yep, there it is. There he is. So the rope must have been attached to something to keep it from going out too far. What's going to happen to them? What did he say? Said Ben. Something about his friends. Ben grabbed Sophie's hand. He pointed into the water. Look, a dolphin. See that? It's not always a shark. Sometimes it can be a dolphin, and dolphins are friendly usually. The dark triangle sliced through the water. It's coming closer, shouted Ben. There it is, getting closer. What are they going to do with the dolphin? The sleek gray dolphin was close enough to touch. Sophie stroked the dolphin's back. It felt like smooth rubber. The boat moved farther away from the beach. The dolphin stayed close. Some places you can touch the dolphins and even swim with them depending on where you go. I've never swam with dolphins before, but I have touched one. They are kind of smooth rubber feeling. Sophie had an idea. A rope lay in the bottom of the boat. She made a loop in the end. The dolphin moved closer. What do you think she's going to do with that rope with the loop on it? She wants to help. Sophie slipped the rope over her head. The dolphin swam. She pulled the boat behind her. Now look at the loop. Put around the dolphin, pulling them in. Looks like dolphins are very strong swimmers. You can see them jump out of the water a lot of times, and they can do flips and all kinds of things when they're having fun. She's going the wrong way. It's okay, Ben. Sophie patted her little brother's back. She was scared too. Just hold on. It's like she's reassuring him, isn't she? She's the big sister. The dolphin swam and the boat raced out to sea. Sophie saw a shadow under the water. What is it? Oh, there's another shadow. Is it more dolphins? Oh, rocks just under the surface. Without the dolphin, the boat would have crashed. The dolphin was pulling them to safety. Oh, look at the rocks, taking them right between the rocks. When you're in the water, you have to be careful of the rocks. Sometimes they're just under the water and you can't see them until it's too late. And your boat can get, it's called run aground, which means you can get caught in the rocks and you can't move. Look, Ben, she's turning around. The dolphin swam in a wide circle. She headed toward the beach. Looks like she's taking them in towards Grandpa. Grandpa stood in the water with a red bucket. The dolphin swam towards him. Soon the water was shallow. Sophie could see shells on the bottom. But now they're just standing in the water. It's shallow. So what does Grandpa have in the red bucket? Looks like there's some fish there. What are they doing with the fish? Grandpa waded out and grabbed the side of the boat. He handed the bucket to Sophie. You might want to say thank you, he said. So when you wade out, that means you come out into the water a little ways, not usually past your waist. It's called wading in. So what's in the red bucket? We still haven't found out. Sophie threw a fat fish to the dolphin. Ben did too. They threw fish until the bucket was empty. The dolphin flapped her tail and swam away. So the fish they were feeding to the dolphin. So dolphins eat fish. They do. Sometimes when you go someplace that you can swim with the dolphins, they let you feed them too. Grandpa pulled the boat to shore. Sophie smiled as he hugged her. You have good friends, Grandpa. Yes, he does, doesn't he? Very helpful to have someone like that to help you out in the water. What did Sophie and Ben give the dolphin to say thank you? How is the problem solved in the story? How do the dolphins affect the plot? So, what did Ben and Sophie give the dolphin to say thank you? Looks like fat fish. Big fat fish. All right, so how is the problem solved in the story and how do dolphins affect the plot? So let's see how the problem is solved. So, what did Sophie do? She found a rope in the bottom of the boat. She made a loop at the end. Then what'd she do? She slipped the rope over the dolphin's head. So, how did the dolphin affect the plot? The plot is what the story is about, how it progresses and moves along. So, well, the dolphin solved the problem. She got him back to shore, didn't she? So that was pretty cool. All right, Veronica, that's our story for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I liked reading it. It was a fun story to read. All right, until next time. Bye bye.